Quick video, October 15th, pre-daily close, moving sideways, resistance here on 11.6, 11.7 on Bitcoin. So we are facing resistance, going sideways. Let's see if we can do, we are facing now resistance here on the 20 as well. We have some wicks here, but let's see if we start to close here, we can be like one more day here, and then or break out or come down at least to these areas here, which we don't know. The base is 10.7, 10.9. I see it more like 10.9 if we come down. But we can just consolidate here and have another push up, who knows? So, but anyway, as always, as long as we maintain the 21 and this trend line, it's bullish. We might just do another higher low here on the 10.9, 10.7, 10.8, even 11, who knows? Here only 11.23, and then try to push higher again. So as long as we hold to 21 here, we might come just here for the 12 moving average. Anyway, let's see what we do now. Maybe we can still hold and close the day green, but doesn't look like, or maybe just an indecision candle, and then sooner or later we might come here. Anyway, so this is bullish as long as we maintain these lines. Stop loss can be on this swing low, on this swing low, or depending on what we do with this candle, below this swing low from this candle. Depends on your risk. Okay, so weekly, so we are getting green, closing below this previous candle. So the next one, even if we have a week up, we might come here to test the moving average. The 21 is here for a buy, the 50, so and all these areas are buying areas with a stop loss on this swing low or this swing low, or even waiting for the candle to close, and then when it starts move up, buy, and then use the stop loss as the candle below the candle close. Okay, so what's happening here, basically it's what's happening on the S&P, totally the same. So we are coming for the 12 moving average and the 20s here. So this is the daily with the trend lines. We have this one here, which is a buy area. Now it will turn as support. This is the resistance here, and of course the double top over here. Okay, so, and the stop loss here will be in this swing low, or when the candle closes below the candle. Okay, so this is the S&P on the daily. The weekly is the same as Bitcoin, going for the support, which is here or here on this, on the support resistance, which is here. So I think we just might do this, or even hold here and try to push higher. Otherwise, if we start to go sideways here, we can push down, who knows? So as long as we maintain this is a bull market, and the buys are from here to here or here. All these areas are buying areas. Depends on the patience you have and how you work. Okay, so no S&P, gold still ranging, dollar, and I'll come back to Bitcoin and some alt. So dollar made this bullish engulfing, but then we got a big rejection. We are trying to hold this, basically this from this week here. We are trying to hold this basically, but I think we will just reject from this, from here, or even from here, and I think we will come lower, as I explained, to these areas here. basically to this top, which wasn't tested when we go up. We didn't come down to test this as support to go up, so I think when we got this week, we came just to this area here. So I think we will come to this area from this week until here. So that's what I think we will do. We might push higher a little bit, but then we will come here, and then that will be the support to see if it holds or not on the dollar. So back to Bitcoin. So I'll take all the trend lines. Okay, still green, but now getting red on the daily, closing below the previous candle. Still indecision because there's a small wick here, so we can range here one more day. But I think we will come down here, as I said, and then Ethereum also coming to test the 50 or the 21 or the 20. So these are all buy opportunities, even until here, all this area here. You can wait until the candles close to see what you can do. And this is the swing low for the stop loss, or this one. But I think will be better to wait and then put the stop loss on the wick from this area or here. But I think it will be better. Just wait a little bit to see what we do. If we have a wick down here and then starts to move higher on the low time frames, just use that as a stop loss. Litecoin. So I had Litecoin. I sold it here on the 43. And now I'm waiting to see if we come to test this area, and I will rebuy again. So I sold all my Litecoin already here on the 200 and the area, and now I'm waiting to make new buys on this area here and use the stop loss here or here, and as before. So basically we are in this triangle here, compressing to see if we come up here, which I think we will come sooner or later, or if we break down. For now, I think we will come down to test these areas here, depending on Bitcoin. Maybe we range one more day, but we will have some weeks at least, basically to this area here of the 40s, 41, 40s, 39. And then depends on Bitcoin, but it's easy with the stop loss to control this with the moving averages and the wicks. Okay, so this is the situation. So some alts now. BCH went to the 200 and now stopped, and let's see if it consolidates here or we come down to test the support here or the 21. And then the highest target will be here in this area, but we need to do a higher low somewhere here to try to push higher. We are already on higher levels, so I think we will come down to test this big support here at least, which is the big one here on this candle's close until here. So basically these moving averages sooner or later. Ripple, I'm using the daily. So Ripple, big red candle, but found support here on the 20. But this is a big red candle, so that depends on Bitcoin now. If we get a new sideways here and then maybe go up, or this will be the top now resistance, and we can come down here or even here. Who knows? But this is a stop loss here, very easy. If now when we open the day in 2 hours starts to get green, this is an easy stop loss and you can sell it here or even higher. So this is in a buy area in the next hours, stop loss here, very easy. But indicators are pointing down, so we can have a move down. So it's tricky but very easy to manage risk. Just be a bit patient until the daily close to see what's happening where we close the day in 2 hours. Stellar, also big red candle, but we closed hold the 20 for now, still 2 hours, stop loss, it just wait a little bit and use this candle as the stop loss when it closes to see if we open with a green candle at least to here, or who knows, even a week higher, but seems like a top here, but still some profits if someone wants to consolidate here and to try to push higher, because we have all these moving averages here waiting for to be tested, and this can be just the test of the 20, which was we got one buy here, now can be the second, but who knows. We have this trend line here, and then we have the week. So we are holding here the 50, rejections here from the 21. So let's see if we go down to these areas here or to these areas here. For now the base is here, so just wait to see what happens. We can be grinding up and down here, and then or a push higher or a push lower. I think might be lower. This is like a head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder being formed, can be the top here as well, so we can be grinding up and down here like we did here, and then move down to here or even here. So get ready for some move. Can be also a good buy opportunity in these low levels, and this can be a bottom if Bitcoin keeps the 21 in a bull market. These are very good buy opportunities. So ZRX finding resistance on the 21, but some buys here, so we are grinding. This will be a buy. Of course, looking at this is an oscillator kind of, and this is doing a shoulder, head, it's trying to do a shoulder, but we can have a top here or here, and then down, and if we come down, we have all buys from this, moving averages, or here. And OMG, everything is the same, so I'm doing weekly, still holding the 21, buys here, stop loss below, but we can come here if Bitcoin breaks down, and we can just start to come down to these levels here. Link. Facing resistance here, but still fine. Trying to get another higher low here on these areas. Yeah, so rejection from the 50, buys on the 21 and the 20 here, or even here, this week here with this stop, or here, stop loss will be here. But it's better to hold here to try to push higher, because if we come down here, it can be more tricky. Microcaps, Coinbase, Coinbase, facing rejection. This can be waiting for the higher low. We can have a big push higher depending on Bitcoin. Very easy to control risk with the stop loss here, buys here. So basically we are in this triangle, and let's see if we break down, or we can wait for a candle to close above this top, and then as soon as it holds above here, try to push at least to here. So see, it depends on Bitcoin today. This can be forming a higher low and then try to push higher, or you just wait for a candle to close above this trend line on the low time frames, and then try to get it to here, minimum, or even higher. So this NMR, so already got the week here on the 12 and trying to close above 21. This is the stop loss, buys here, trying to come here one more time, or at least to this stop, and still some profits. Band, trying to close above the 12. This could be the week, but we are facing resistance. We don't know if we can come down here. Will depend on Bitcoin, stop loss here, or just wait to see if we have a week down here. And this can be a higher low. So we are trying to do this on this channel, but to see if we manage to close, or you just wait for some closes above here. But the moves normally, we are doing this and try to do this to come here. And yes, so it depends now on the daily close of Bitcoin. I'll go and one more and I'm done. So the same big red candle. We don't know if we can back down here, but if we hold this is the stop loss, but we can have wicks and we can be ranging on this triangle. But if Bitcoin opens green now today, I don't think so, but we can push higher to here. And last one, so remember, this is bullish still. We can do a higher low to try to push higher, and the moving averages are here. Let's see the next candle. We are facing resistance. You can wait for daily trades as soon as it starts to get green, starts to close above the 21, try to push higher. So depends on your system and your patience. 4 hours already, see, as we can see, we can use this as the stop loss, and now if this gets green and it closes, well, let's see, above here at least, you can start buy, stop loss here, but I think we will do this, maybe come down here, who knows, or if we hold. But we can come down one more time depending on Bitcoin, but this is the buy now, stop loss here, and depends on Bitcoin. So we can do a trend line from here, from there. And yeah, so we can be ranging here to see if we manage to come to this stop here, or if we break from here, you get out and try to buy around here. And last one, also on the buy area. So from this trend line, so this is important, so you can have your stop loss here, try to see if we come here, or even higher here, or even higher. This is the 4 hours. Indicators are still, stochastic is already low, and let's see, depends on Bitcoin, but we can range here and then push higher, or if we break down here, stop loss, and we come at least to test this area here. So very easy for risk management. I'll put the daily. See, this is where we are. We need to hold here to try to push higher, otherwise we will come here or here, and then we can be like ranging like this. Still some good moves, so this one is good for, it's easy to for the risk management, very algorithmic, and we can push higher after. Okay, that's it. Bitcoin closes in 2 hours. Let's see what it's doing at this moment. Week, so we got a week. We're still above this moving average here. So we are ranging for a move, and we are starting to go up. As we can see, we can come to this top, and if we start closing above these tops here, we can go one more time up, but I feel we go up a little bit and then we come down. This is what I feel, but still some profits for daily trade. Okay, this is where we are. This can be a bearish retest, next candle weak and then back down, and this can be the resistance, and shorts can be from here at all this area. Stop loss here. We don't know if we have a week, other week up, and then maybe we come down here. So